Aisha had always believed in love. The kind that lasts forever, the kind she had read about in books and dreamed of as a young girl. When she married Samir, she was convinced she had found her happily ever after. She had built her world around him, sacrificing her dreams to support his ambitions, making their house a home filled with warmth, laughter, and love. But one day, her world came crashing down. Aisha discovered that Samir had been unfaithful. The betrayal was not just in his actions, but in the way he had deceived her for so long. Every promise, every moment of trust felt like a cruel joke. The love she had cherished turned into unbearable pain. At first, she was shattered. Nights were filled with silent tears, and days felt meaningless. People around her whispered, offering sympathy, some even pitying her. Society had a way of making a woman feel like her worth was tied to a man's loyalty. But deep inside, Aisha knew she had a choice: to remain a victim of betrayal or to rise above it. She chose the latter, rebuilding herself. Aisha had spent years putting her husband's dreams before her own. Now it was time to find herself again. She had always been passionate about interior design, but had abandoned it after marriage. With trembling hands and a determined heart, she enrolled in an advanced design course, despite the doubts and fears that clouded her mind. Her first few days were difficult. Self-doubt whispered, "Can you really start over?" But every time she felt weak, she reminded herself, "I am not alone. I have myself, and that is enough." She worked tirelessly, pouring her emotions into her designs. Her talent shone through, and soon clients began to notice her work. Aisha started her own small business, designing homes and office spaces with a unique touch that reflected her resilience. Her journey was not easy. Society was quick to judge a woman who chose independence over suffering in silence. Relatives advised her to reconcile with Samir, claiming that a woman's real place is with her husband, no matter what. But Aisha had learned an important lesson. Her real place was where she was respected and valued. Success and strength. Years passed, and Aisha's business flourished. She was no longer the woman who had been betrayed. She was now a successful entrepreneur, a woman who had created a new life with her own hands. She traveled, met inspiring people, and even bought her own house. One she designed herself, filled with colors of freedom and self-love. Then, one evening, fate brought her face to face with Samir again. He stood at a distance, his eyes filled with regret. The man who had once broken her heart now looked lost, as if searching for something he had thrown away. Aisha did not feel anger or pain. Instead, she felt gratitude for the lessons, for the strength she had discovered within herself. She simply smiled and walked away, knowing that she had won, not by revenge, but by choosing herself. She was never truly alone. She had herself, her dreams, and a future she had built with her own strength. Maine Kilinahi, because a strong woman is never alone.